Good morning guys, welcome back to another video. Day 16 in isolation. And we've got a little friend to see us through it all. This is Harry, our tortoise. He actually hibernates for around 6 months a year. So he's missed a little bit of the isolation and he comes out for the hot weather. It's lucky for some, misses the winter, loves the summer. But yeah, day number 17. We thought we'd update you in between the Philippines series, so don't worry. Tomorrow, the day after, you will be back in the sunny Philippines, not the boring UK. But yeah, not a lot has changed. I've watched a lot of Tiger King. I've started watching TikToks. I can't bring myself to making a TikTok. I'm never making a TikTok. And I'm still exercising. But Harry's coming to say hello to you. That was not the best idea in the morning. I'm now covered in mud because it's so wet. But I say a lot hasn't changed. A lot has changed. 17 days. The UK has now become, sadly, like one of the worst hit countries in all of the world. I think we've now hit over 7,000 deaths. Our Prime Minister is in intensive care. It's not looking the best. We got out of the Philippines 3 weeks ago, something like that. I think it would have been the best idea to stay there. It seems a lot safer, easier to contain with all the islands. If you lock down an island and no one can come on, you're not going to get any more cases. But here we still have flights coming in, which I find ridiculous. Fingers crossed. I don't know. We're 3 weeks in. We should be hitting the peak soon. Hopefully, a month or two, we might be able to get back traveling. World can get back to normal. I don't know. Fingers crossed. But we've got a lot to do today. We're going to have a barbecue because the weather is getting better. It's 22 degrees today. This is very hot for the UK in April. We're very happy with that. So we're going to have a barbecue. We've got to wash the dogs. We've got like a zoo here. We've got dogs, cats, tortoise, fish pond. And we're going to start doing up the spare room. It never gets used, but we've got a bit of time, so we thought, might as well sort of decorate a spare room. And if Molly gets on my nerves, we could put her in the spare room.
And I have made a barbecue list. Good morning, everyone. Oh, it's so bright outside. I love it. What are you doing? I want to know what everyone's up to. It's keeping me sane by writing lists in my big adventures book. I did use this book for all of our travels, but as we're not traveling, I'm using it for to-do lists and shopping lists. So that's keeping me going at the moment. But let me know what you're doing to pass the time.
We have a letter. Well, we had a letter yesterday. I was going to pretend that it's just come through for like dramatic effect, but we got it yesterday and we thought we'd wait for it to open.
It says, this is a vital update from the government about the coronavirus. So
I have no clue what it's going to be. I've seen a lot of countries around the world. I would say dealing it was a bit better than us.
Sorry.
Like, I've seen videos in India where the police are militant, like they're making sure no one is on the street and they can use any force necessary. The Philippines locked down everywhere. A lot of Europe's locked down everywhere, but in the UK you still have people sunbathing, breaking the rules, and the police don't have enough power to like stop these rules being broke.
So it's from 10 Downing Street, so it's from our Prime Minister. This is the letter. I won't read it all, but in short, it basically wants to tell us the steps that we're taking to combat coronavirus.
I see.
You got a little booklet.
So you got a booklet from the NHS.
Oh my God, we've got a bee in here. So basically, it's just saying, this is why we're giving you one simple instruction. You must stay at home. And
it gives you a full layout of the NHS thing here. We know what to do. You need to wash your hands, social distance, which we sort of got to do. My dad's class is a key worker. My dad is a postman, and the postmen are still at work, and there is not much help for them at all at the moment. They have no PPE, so they've got no mask, no gloves, only just got hand sanitizer, and there's already been, I think, 3 or 4 postmen in the UK die. So us social distancing, it doesn't really help us because my dad will come into the house and he's delivered to like 500 to 1,000 houses a day.
And obviously we're doing everything we can to ensure that everything's disinfected. His dad takes his clothes off, washes, leaves the shoes at the front. Like, we are doing everything we can, but inevitably, you know, his dad is a post at risk, isn't he?
Key worker, we clap him home every day. But that's crazy. Signed by, I know it's like primitive, but signed by our Prime Minister, who of course is in intensive care, which is, if he can catch it, it's scary. It means any of us are at risk. yeah, let from 10 Downing Street. You know it's
Serious.
it's real. It's serious.
Stay at home.
Stay home, and we can get back travelling soon.
But on a more positive note, it's bath time for 2 little sausages.
They're gonna hate this. They hate being washed, and they are getting a little bit cheesy now.
Yeah.
And we've got to be stuck indoors with them all day.
So they need the bath.
it is. Oh, Flora, come here, come here. They think they're getting food. They're
Are you
not.
having a bath?
It is.
Come here.
Oh, it's bath time.
Oh,
You're very cheesy.
Are you ready? She hates the bath. Look at your little face. Okay, well, it's your turn to have a bath because you smell very, very doggy. They really don't like it. Luckily, they're small enough to put in the sink. I've had dogs in the past where I've had to bath them in the bath, but it's much easier doing it in here. Just wish they liked it a bit more.
She done?
She's done.
Oh my god, look at her. She's not happy.
Squeezing her. She's not
She
happy.
is not happy.
Oh,
You gonna
I'm
wrap her?
sorry. Yeah, I'll wrap her. You got to dry her. Make sure her ears are dry. And
Oh,
the chest.
hold on. Oh, hang on.
Aww.
Oh my god, look at her. Is that not the cutest little thing? She's not happy though. We got to dry
So
her out.
grumpy.
We haven't got to dry her too much because it's hot outside, and you can cool down outside, can't you? Oh my god, you're drenched. Oh, you smell lovely. You smell lovely, don't you? But more bad news. I've just got an email from Norwegian Airlines, and our flight to South America has been cancelled. It's not much of a shock, to be fair. We knew it was coming. We did have some work commitments out there, but it'll probably get delayed till 2021. It's looking like as soon as we can fly, we're going to fly back to Asia and go from there, because it looks like Asia, because it was like first hit China, the countries around nearby, Philippines, Vietnam, Thailand, all got on top of it really quickly. Singapore as well. Singapore have like done an amazing job. South Korea. Yeah, so everywhere in Asia seems to be like improving, whereas everywhere in Europe, which thought, oh, it's miles away, it won't hit us, is now damaged really badly. So hopefully if Asia opens up first, we can get a flight out, do 2 weeks quarantine, and then get back traveling. But this one needs to get dry because she doesn't want to get cold.
You ready to go, girl?
We now have 2 very nice smelling dogs, but oh, that's good. This hot weather brings out the worst in me. I didn't want to drink that much during quarantine. I actually haven't. I don't think I've had a drink since we left the Philippines. I might be wrong, but I just couldn't help myself today with the barbecue. Oh, I've missed it. I've missed it. I can't lie. But I think the barbecue's getting put on soon?
About an hour.
Getting put on in about an hour, so I've got time for 1 or 2 more of them. I've gone for Jack Daniels today, off the beer. A bit less calories, I think, because I'm working out. I've done my gym workout for the day, so now it's just time to drink. I do feel though that it definitely would have made sense if we had stayed in the Philippines. We didn't leave because we wanted to leave. We left because we had obviously South America coming up. We had to get work done for that before going. But now in hindsight, it would have made sense to stay. There's been a lot less deaths there. It seemed a lot stricter. The measures in place seem a lot better than we have here. Our death toll again today, I think we've had another 800. So we're hitting nearly 1,000 deaths a day, which is just, it's so sad, but I don't know, I feel like it could have been somewhat avoidable. And obviously in the Philippines, the death toll is a lot less. Hopefully it stays a lot less. And like I said earlier with the islands, if we'd got to a certain island, maybe any island, somewhere in the middle of nowhere, the cases could be eradicated very quickly and it would feel really safe. And it would have been nice, I don't know, if we'd had a garden somewhere to just sit out in the sun every day, and it would have passed by, I think, a lot quicker than being stuck inside here.
This is our setup. don't even know if you could call this a barbecue, but we'll go with it. We've got barbecue seasoned chicken in skewers on there. We have halloumi skewers that are going to go on there in a bit. We have sweet potato fries that are being cooked in the oven. We are cheating a little bit. And his dad did put sausages in the oven because they're not going to fit on here. And then we're going to have some burgers. That sounds like a lot of food.
It is a lot of food. But look at the setup. You've got like the tiniest little barbecue on, I don't even know what this is.
It's like a builder's bench.
Workbench.
On a workbench. And then we've got our table, which is an old-fashioned something
Got our bread.
with a table
Sewing
on.
machine.
Sauce.
Sewing machine.
Makeshift. Dinner is set. That's a lot of food there.
Oh, they look good.
So salt and pepper, beef, burgers. We got caramelised onion, sausages, sweet potato fries, fried halloumi, mozzarella, and then over there we've got the burger buns, we've got potato salad, we've got some salad. I cannot wait.
I think we got too much food. We've got like, I don't know, enough for like 8 people, I'd say. 4 burgers, 6 sausages, sweet potato fries, potatoes, halloumi, chicken skewers. But the burger's so good. I've got this sweet heat barbecue sauce. It is so good with the cheesy bun. Oh, if every day can be as good as this. Come here.
What a barbecue day.
A barbecue day, sunny day, then I think we can get through quarantine happily, especially with alcohol.
Yeah, definitely. I felt very
Barbecues, alcohol
summery.
and sun, yeah.
Strawberry daiquiri, burger, sausages.
This is really summery for April. I'm quite impressed. Really impressed, to be fair.
Although it is very cold now, I've got my hoodie on. I've even got trackies on
Yeah.
because it has just got.
And it's like, what's
real
the time?
cold.
6 o'clock? I'm looking at a
Yeah.
fake. We've got a fake clock behind us, and I'm looking at 6 o'clock, and it's cold. So I've made the most of today's barbecue, which is really good. But tomorrow, next video, you will be back in the Philippines. Don't worry. If you want to see more, what are you doing? Want to see more quarantine videos? Let us know, because we've probably got a long time quarantining. Fingers crossed we don't. We hope you're all safe, enjoying yourselves as much as you can.
And remember to let us know what you're getting up to. We need to get some inspiration. I think we're almost
Yeah.
getting bored now. We are going to redo the spare room, as Matt said earlier.
Yes, we're going to film another video doing the spare room.
But after that, I don't think we've got much else to do in quarantine.
Not much at all. Just let us know what you want to see. But we've still got like a lot of the Philippine series to go. Why are you crying? She's crying.
Yeah, she's shaking as
She's
well.
camera shy.
Camera shy.
But we'll see you in the next video in Boracay.